So good morning, traders. We're gonna start in a few minutes. I'm setting over here my charts. We have a lot to discuss this morning on Tesla, STTK, CCCC. We had also other stocks. Saw a setup on NVIDIA. For who is not following, remember that today we had the PPI 830. There was not a lot of movement. I think everybody's waiting for the Fed, 2 p.m. East. So we traded more small caps versus futures and big caps. Hello, I'm JTrader. I'm here with Mama Bear. She will still be with us for the next 15-20 minutes, then she has to run out. I'm a mentoring and trader at Jtraderco, also official mentor of Bookmap for several years. Trading for living since 1999 and small caps only since 2016-17. All right, so let's make this a little bit interesting so you can share your plan, what you traded. If you have charts to review, we can review them together. You can use the YouTube channel. Right now we are at Bookmap YouTube channel, so you can write over there. And I'm gonna start right now with CCCC. So this is a small cap day 2. You can see yesterday we had a major runner. So we had some good Jalen's dip. Over here we were and 9:44 time with a dip, second dip, third dip. And then this morning we had the first nice fader. So this gave a good short. And you can see also here when the price was below the Zealands, we see this pink over here at zone, and then over here we see this gray zone, which is the bullish one, and all the way up. I'm not short, and I don't intend to short over here CCCC. We can look at the daily chart. Right now we broke this resistance at 390. The only level that I'm watching over here is gonna be this $5 because it's a whole rounded number, and then over here the 540. So until those levels over there, I'm not really looking to trade and to try to short CCCC, which is high volume, and it gave us some very good long plays. Also, traders, anybody with us today on these two stocks, STTK and CCCC? Good morning, Dario. See over here some DM. Good morning, Vin. Good morning, everybody. So I'm looking at right now CCCC. Let's start putting over here our levels. Okay, so this is my level over here, between 5 and 530. This is the 1-minute chart. So this morning we started over here. You can see it's all gray, right? So we start over here in this box. This is the setup. You can see that we had this square, this black square over here that gave us the timing of the entry. It started to curl from 289, open was 320, it dipped at the VWAP and J-lines, open level, good at the setup here to recycle, and now it's still pushing up. So not looking to short this, only stay for the long side until $5. So here you got the inside power with the zeros, right? And you also got this for this the scalp play over here. Okay. Let's review Bookmap together. So I'm going to explain a few things. As you see over here, I have Bookmap only with dots and order flow. You can see over here the current order book, the session volume profile with the POC. So this yellow line that you see is the volume profile, so the highest volume traded in this period. And then over here you see my times and sales that is filtered. I'm only looking for the big blocks. In this case, this is something that I use for big caps. So for small caps, I have to change the size. And I will put over here 10,000 shares. Generally I put 9999. And I want to see if we have more follow through or if we have reversal. And this is a very important key because often when we see a major stop rejection, we will see over here a series of red prints. Few things to say. I liked over here this morning, this open. We had a retest of this level. So retested the open a few minutes later, 6-7 minutes later. We had also two nice heat map over here. And you can see that we retest the POC, so the volume profile point of control. We gave over here, we had some steam. You can see the volume pushing, right? And then we start to consolidate over here at this level 360s. Another break over here, more volume popping. And then we topped over here. And at this point, you start seeing some sellers. And look over here. So I believe not really short sellers over here, but more like take profit. And then we start again to see more buyers stepping in. So another break of the fourth upside. So now the target that I would say for CCCC long is or trailing with the relative high. So trailing, for example, with this 380 is a good point, or target 530. That is what I'm looking for. Okay. So over here came from here all the way down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Malabir took the J line rejection. Paul Lafontaine and others, did you take that, guys? So we had a candlestick pattern and Bookmap as well. So very good setup over here, guys, on Tesla. Remember, as I said this morning, the only way I will be trading big caps and futures will be with very small size. The fact is we have Fed 2 o'clock, so the market tends to be choppy in consolidation. So I lowered the size to 10 or 20%. I'm not looking to trade for major runs, but only some A+ setup where I can have a low risk, high reward ratio. So this is Tesla of today. If you can look over here, guys. So what I like is we have this supply area over here. Okay, it was a previous support, now became a supply area. So look at this point, and we can set over here a 1. We had also at this point not only the supply but also the J lines, so we can put 2, and then also we can put a number 3 because we had Bookmap all together. So this is the Bookmap and this is the setup that we had. So we took like 60 cents average, but it was still what we needed. Okay, this morning we took 40 cents over here for who was in the room. Then we took a 20-cent stop, and then over here we took this 60 cents win. So you can come in the room and look at trading room, so where we share live screen sharing the charts and the process. This morning we had some home runs, and I will show over here also using Bookmap. We're gonna start with this setup that we traded. I don't know if you trade small caps, but they're highly remunerative. They're highly volatile. This is a small cap. In this case, we were trading STTK. So we tried a long this morning early. We are over here since 4 o'clock. We tried to long, didn't work, cut it. And then over here, we saw this bounce, and we started looking for these patterns that we will be looking right now on Bookmap. And you can see that it formed 1, 2, 3 higher lows. So we longed over here, and we didn't have the balls to hold. And it went all the way up. It was a nice over here, sorry, 50% move. Really no balls to re-enter over here. You can see the long, and then right away we stopped out. Okay, and that was simply incredible. And then over here at this point we had, you can see our average short. This is what the room took this morning. We alerted 5 and 505 short, risking 515, and on this trade we were sharing how with small risk, okay, using hotkeys. So we were using, we had two accounts. We were using $150 and $300 risk. So $300 risk on the trade. We had between 5 and 10 cents risk. This trade paid more than 2K return because we had a tight stop. So the stop was near the wick over here, and we load over here, and now we got the 370. So this paid more than 2K for only that risk that we had. All the plan was shared in live, so we were explaining where to take covers, and now we're holding for this 275.3 around 30-35%. What I liked on this stock is that I want to share some other examples. This is the good work also that Kyle did. So you can see that we had the short over here from Jalen's already faded and then came over here. And then the trader over here likes to recycle shares. Good short in this 5, tight risk, and then finally the trade working over here. So now we're holding for this 275, $3. But the major, I would say, entry we had it through Bookmap. So look over here, STTK. By the way, other traders traded with us. So we're holding the short from here. And this is what I want to share. So this is traders what we had, okay? This morning, this came all the way up. And at a certain point, we had a pre-market open over here, and then it pushed back up, and this was a $5 level. If you short at 5, they trap and push it to the 515. It came down and then faded over here for now till 370. So, and look right now what buyers over here. So you can see that we have an amount over here of buyers stepping in, removing liquidity, came to $5. Over here we have the 5 whole rounded number. We see a first seller and then a little bit of wash. They start reclaiming over here the 5, so it forms like a consolidation. And over here they were trying to push it, but we were seeing sellers, and I alerted the short. Also the system alerted the short at 5 and 505. So we shorted. We put the risk over here. We had hotkeys for $150 and $300 risk, and again the trade right now is more than 2K. I believe that altogether is around 4K profit. And it came over here. You can see now the sellers, right? When I see this, I like to trace a trend line, and I see my pattern, and now sellers are in, and you can see that we have no buyers. Over here, if you had times in sales, you could have seen only red prints, and look over here, start selling, wash, okay? You can see over here, this is a wash or a sweep, basically a long stop out, another one over here, another one over here. So this is a heavy tape. And then we had over here really the capitulation of the stock, then start bouncing up again. We covered over here 370, and now we're holding, as I said, between 30 and 35%. We're gonna trail more at 429, 430. So let me update the room. So STTK trailing now 50% of what's left at 425, then the rest 445, sorry, 455, above the high liquidity area. So what we did again was entering over here. This is where we got the short. We took some profits at these levels over here. We took more profit exactly here. Now we're holding. We want to see this target down here. You can see the system tells us the setup that we want to trade. So we want to trade a gap and crap. So we want to look for a short. And you can see that a gap, it popped a little bit, and then it crapped over here all the way down. All right, so the system tells us exactly where we want to trade. Okay, and this was our level. Exactly, you can see the point over here. This was our level, the 530, and then over here, fit in, we got this short. So timing is everything. And we had this through Bookmap and also the chart template. If you have any questions, traders, please reach out, let me know. But now this will be our target, as I said, 425 and 445, actually 455, the remaining trailing. I'm sorry. Let's go on CCCC. Still want to see what it's doing. We had a Jalen curl from first from this level. Now you will see where we got the long. You can see over here this black dot gave us the entry long. Sorry, the black square. That's the entry long all the way up. Over here you can recycle. As I said, now we're waiting for the ideal $5, okay? That would be the target. So CCCC, hold, trailing everything, 375. Thank you, Dario. And this is the team working over here. We had some other plays like this was Mike, SPRC. So this is a beautiful short. You can see that the trader is very attentive not to trade front side. We took the back side. Nice return over here, right? This is a very good play. So I like how we traded it. This is NVIDIA. This is SPRC. So shorting these pops, covering dips, recycling, covering more over here. So SPRC was another one that this morning gave us some good play. And this is a stock that we traded a lot in the past. This is the level that we were watching. So this is the first level we were watching because it was a previous resistance with high volume. And then we had the second level over here. So two levels, and look now what happened this morning. We got exactly those levels. So we got that resistance, we got this level over here. And sorry, let me put over here a little bit more. So I'm gonna put 3 hours. So I'm gonna know why it's not loading over here. More data. I should load. Let's try to put 2 hours. No, cannot load more. Sorry traders for that. I had it this morning on the other PC and it was working, but I can share over here. So when the price goes to the daily level, don't show why it's going up, but show when it's coming back down. This is, for example, where Mike shorted, right? And this is where Kyle shorted. Probably he saw it late. Otherwise, he was short also the top. And Tony on the STTK. And then over here you can see, sorry, you can see the VWAP, right? How the trader started to attack that 660, 680 level. So remember where they attacked over here, the VWAP, because I'm going to share something with you. So they attacked over here, and that level is exactly this point over here. So now let's dissect this a little bit. First of all, I want to see this on a 1, 3, and 5 minutes. And like I imagined. So when you see this chart over here is an evening star. Let me put over here this. I want to share something with you, traders. You can follow me if you want over here at Jtraderco, but I want to share a pattern. Study also this, so the zone times when to trade. This is exactly, by the way, what we had this morning on a lot of these small caps. Okay, so we can look over here. Essentially, this is the play, okay? You can have this bar like this, so like a small doji, or you can have this, okay? But you will see that we have one bullish candle followed by a reversal candle or a stall candle, and then we have over here a bearish candle. Okay, so this is a pattern. You can read over here. I will put it here for who wants to read it. It's a free lesson. I think it's always good to give it a read, even if you already have experience trading. There's always to review. And you can see the same pattern is over here. So this pattern happened into the VWAP, and then Bookmap gave exactly what we wanted, right? So I like these push into liquidity. You can see the buyers over here, right? They're getting exhausted. We have no more prints, trendline break, sellers, so you have to be pretty quick. Short in between 660 and 640. So exactly between this area, this is 660 and this is 640. So this is the area to short and then taking this unwind. And now if the volume will remain over here low, you can see that on this major wash, you can see the selling pressure, right? Look at the sellers over here. This is like 3/4 of the bar. Then we want to see target over here around $5. So these are some of the best patterns. So very good over here for all the traders that got the short at SPRC. So great job. Remember 2 p.m. we're gonna have, thank you Alexander here for all the work. So the customer care and the support at Jtraderco is really one of the best. Telling you, being that I was in so many rooms out there. So just to review, we did SPRC this morning short. Over here, another short SPRC. Traders taking over here long on NVIDIA. This is our Diana, beautiful long over here, Jtraderco. Another bounce over here play. We took short on STTK. So over here, shorting the top and looking for the unwind. Okay, buddy. All right, let's go back. CCCC. Remember, we still have the long position. I said trail everything if we go below the 375. So this is the level. Let's see if we can have a potential other entry long or a recycle better. And what I like is the fact that we had the previous resistance now working as a support. So start watching to recycle long on CCCC. By the way, yes, Jalen Curl, Ziggy, did you take anything? Just a scalp that I see. So I'm watching SPRC for a long play. Traders, I will answer everybody. So Tesla is not to trade right now. Remember, waiting 2 p.m. Fed. So for me, NVIDIA, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, AMD, Microsoft, Apple, only after 2 p.m. Big players, so the smart money will wait. The only thing that I wanted to make sure that you check traders. So for who's trading Tesla this morning, Tesla, we had 2 J-line rejection and 1 3-minute J-line rejection. Okay, Paul, did you see that? So I'm passing very fast on Tesla, 1 second. So we had the first rejection, second rejection, third rejection over here. Very easy ones, you know, good for scalp between, this is the one we took with Mabir. Good for scalp for 60 to 70 cents, but still good plays. And you can see also Paul, a couple of J Slims, right? So I can put them for you. Todd, the same for you, guy. So we had a couple of J Slims over here. Okay, let's go back to CCC. If we have the long, I will alert this. Again, trade only if you're part of the room, if you know the setups. Don't trade if you don't know our risk management, how we are up to date. We're already like on 80% win rate today. SETK, let's continue to hold. Plan I post over here in trading room. And now just over here looking at CCCC. So I'm looking for the confluence of the key level over here of J lines. Looking at this trend line break. And for now we have only sellers. We had the first long down here this morning. You can see this is the long that we had. Still patience. Paul, Todd, look at Tesla, that trend line break forming right now. Still sellers, right? When I see this kind of price behavior, let's put this. I'm not longing over here. I want to see this test of support and this, and I want to long it exactly over here. Okay, so this is the process that I'm looking. Look, Tesla, guys, again, that beautiful pattern with the J-line rejection. Third time working. Did you see it? So now I'm putting over here the alert, CCCC, update. We had long this morning pre-market. Now waiting 370, bear trap, and J-line curl. Too long, 380s. For now, we need to wait. Risk is gonna be 15 cents. TP first at 415, then 435. But you can see the tape is pretty heavy now. They're selling. The majority of the participants over here are selling right now. Look how many sellers we have. So not anticipating for this moment, at this moment, the entry. If you see patterns, please alert traders. We are working over here together. I'm managing Tesla for Mama Bear. I know, buddy. I know. The same for me. If I don't have that playbook, I'm waiting, right? So I want that playbook perfect. And this is one of the most important things that I want from traders is precision in trading, is waiting for the A+ setup. So stalling over here, the price on CCCC. Stalling means that the price is slowing down, is being sideways for now. So we're waiting. Let's wait for a reclaim of this 380 in a cup. Tesla still unwinding into the demand zone. Let's put this up 1 second. You can see the demand zone over here. So we had some setups to short, but as I said, I'm personally more conservative on the Fed day. This was a previous support, now becoming resistance. You can see a rejection over here, and then a rejection a little bit higher. So you can see the short, the short, the short. So essentially, if you're looking at my screen, Paul, look at my screen, buddy. When we have these dots over here, or actually, sorry, when you have these squares, that tells you when to short. So from the template, okay, that is how you get the system. All right, looking over here at CCCC. A little bit of bounce. Look, the volume start to see participators over here. Taking the fill over here, 387, 388. So 387, 388. Long add on CCCC. Remember, it's outplay. Risk now 380. Okay. And we want to see, as we said, the targets over here. This is what we're looking for, all right? I want to see follow through. You can see the volume over here pushing in. You can see also over here the system telling us too long, right? And that is. Let it go. 4+ I want to see. Nice bookmap over here, 396. Now, if he failed 396 fail, we're out half off position, okay? Move stop to break even. Explain all the play on CCC live. No trading view, buddy. Soon, under a little subscription, we will have all this template that will tell you when to long, to short, big caps, futures, and small caps. So we're working hard to give this more than 1 year of work to realize the perfect strategy. We need to hold the 396. If we fail 396, remember we are out 50% and then maximum risk break even. You can see now the liquidity went away. They start selling a bit more at 4. So careful over here, 396. If we get 395, 394, you want to sell over here immediately. A half position. So let's look at that. I want to check 1 second RSLS. That faded. So good move today and then a fail. Gave a nice J-line rejection. More heat map 395. So the plan for now worked. Buy zone. We had the trend line break. We had Bookmap supporting our thesis. Buyers coming in. So let's take out over here 398, 1/3. Then we're going to use 390 as trailing. So I want to see this holding and pushing. You see it's holding the $4. And remember, this can push or drop instantly, so you have to be super quick. Put a trailing stop auto. So you can use a break-even hotkey, then you raise it to 390, okay? And that's just what I said. You see it? That's the wash. And now you can see all the sellers over here. Okay, so that's a sweep, wash over here. Okay. Also traders, we have the trading library over here. So if you go in the trading guide, you will see almost 400 charts of lesson explanations, all the playbooks, so even advanced strategies that are not explained in the education library. So you will see more over here. And reach out or look into announcements how to get the trading guide. Okay, so more and more strategies for small caps, big caps, options, and futures. Wash out and then reclaim. You can see the fast push. So we had a good first win. Second one over here missed. This was pretty quick. But you can see what they do in small caps. They love over here to have these sweeps. They hold again the demand zone, right? Our buy zone over here. They hold again the J lines. And then once we have this washout, they start holding over here and we see a new heat map forming and this. The question is, am I looking to short over here? Is this the backside? So remember, this is a day 2. And it's still not backside. The backside will be only when we are fading this over here magenta, when J lines shift, and then we start having this kind of rejection. I'm only looking, as I said over here, for the $5 level or the backside. Okay. By the way, let's go back on Tesla. And I believe over here, you can see where the entry was at 1050. Not a bad move over here, right? So Tesla over here from the system giving us this entry all the way down into demand area over here. And again, this is alerted from the template over here that tells you over here to get short, plus you have the liquidity area. Also, we have a small bear flag. Okay, so we have a lot of confluence for the short side. You can see the heat map over here. Traders, do you have any requests? So let's see over here questions. Caesar asking, so much buying bubbles on Bookmap on the way down, also massive buy on the bid. Okay, so the fact that you see over here these green dots, okay, doesn't mean necessarily they're like gonna push it. Okay, this is one of those cases that you will see orders getting failed, and you will see over here green. Okay, they're trying to hold the support, so they're trying to buy this area. Once the area is cleared, the 232 and 40, you have a wash. Okay, and on the break of the 232, which is the demand zone for me, look over here where it starts. I'm gonna put it here, 50-minute chart. Look, this is the demand zone, buddies. We have this breakdown, and the last support was 231 exactly over here. So once it broke that, you see we have no more really buyers, but only sellers. Over here, yeah, they try to buy and hold it. That's the reason why you see all the green, but doesn't mean you see green, it will push back up. Okay. Yeah, totally agree with you, buddy, Caesar. So if you have to trade Tesla, this is the plan that I gave this morning. I just want to read it because I think that is on point based on the system, based on the analysis we do. So Fed 2 p.m. Over here I wrote, be conservative on stock and futures until 2 p.m. And I said when we were in screen share, I'm only trading a very small size. So for a pizza, okay? Nothing that we traded this morning on Tesla was big size. We traded more size on small caps because the setups were very, very good. And it doesn't really matter if we have the Fed, the PPI, or the CPI yesterday. But when you trade futures, we trade a lot of, from 4 o'clock in the morning, we trade a lot of S&Q, DOX, CL, then stay very easy in trading futures on the news day. Wait 10-15 minutes after the news. So over here, distribution pattern on Tesla, dip on 232 for a buy, otherwise on fail of 232, look for target 226. So essentially is this, the chart that we gave in pre-market. I just look at these levels because they are the same that you see right now. So we have the buy zone at 232, and you can see that from that buy zone at 232 we had that bounce, and it came over here to 234. So from here we came to the 234, was expecting a little bit more, 238, and then we said if we break the 232, try to look for shorts on pops. We still don't have pop over here because we broke the 232 right now, and you can see over here I made a breakdown of 232, and then I want to retest of 231, 232 to re-short. The only shorts that the system gave us are this for 40 cents. This is the one that took my beer, and then this over here that is up for now $3. You can see that the system is telling me right now gap down play, so reason to trade is short. Okay, so this is on Tesla, and it tells you that it's outside, okay, outside the previous day range, and also gap down equal short. So I want to update over here the plan that we had. So we can do this. I'm gonna, 1 second, do this. So we had a bounce play. We can take off this one and this one. And we can do this bounce play. This was plan A from 232. And then on fail of 232, look for pops too short. And this is a plan B. I'm gonna put over here Tesla update. Tip, I may be waiting for the Fed at 2 p.m. East before taking trades on Tesla and futures. Okay, we can write on a mini. Thank you guys, a lot of work behind. So I just want to go very fast over here and check. So STTK, short setup over here. We're still holding short. Remember, we are short over here from 505 to our share and everything. Yes, in a range. We have to wait Tesla all the way down. I'm gonna put also CCCC. So now we're waiting. We took the long over here from 387, 388. We took partial profit at 4, and then the remaining over here at 390, 391. Okay, so now we're waiting. The last one for who was short with us this morning on SPRC, go back in this screen share on Bookmap, because we explain how you can short it from here, the backside, and how you can short over here. We had members that shorted exactly this point and exactly this point. Of course, 30 minutes, 1 hour with us over here is not enough. That's the reason why I invite you to join the room and see yourself. Take a month and then you will stay for a lifetime. I can guarantee you that. Also, traders, we're starting new mentoring 1st of January. So for who wants to join our mentoring program, just like come with us, and you can find all the the info at JTraderco. All right, so thank you for following us. Good review for today. This is JTrader. Please put a like, share this with your friends, family. I would really appreciate. Also, reach out for anything you need. I'm over here to help you out. Being that you are part of the room or not part of the room, for me is very good to see always traders getting successful. And love ya. Take care and see you next time. Thank you.